Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today, industrial friends, industrial magnates, we're making a triumphant return to Industries of Titan, which seems to have been updated 16 or 17 times, honestly, since the last time that I checked it out. So super excited to jump back into things. We're going to be playing on standard, normal difficulty, normal game length, and endless. Rebel attacks will continue forever. Rivals. This is another bit that's brand new, which is pretty cool. I like that. We're actually playing on the experimental branch today, so that we can get access to all orbital corp. There we go. There we go. Excellent. Yeah, we are playing on the experimental branch, which is going to give us access to all of the most exciting features that are ready to go. Let's launch our ship. Now, if you've never played Industries of Titan before, what is it? How can I describe it? Well, it's a city builder, but it's also like a really good resource management style game, and it's really good because you start with absolutely nothing, and you have to build an empire. You have to become a titan of industry. Literally the name of the game. On Titan, on the moon of Titan. So there you go. Anyway, we're going to skip this because we don't need to do this, but suffice to say, the music in this game, the graphics in this game, very exceptional. I love them. Okay, so the starting bonus, this is brand new as well, so there's a couple of different options to choose from here, depending on which sort of path we want to go down. No weapon limit on all ships. But the shipyard supports one less ship. Migrant ships grant you influence. Migrant ship generate 200% more waste. I think we should go for that one. Human resources. It sounds just about nefarious enough for me to consider. Anyway, as ever, I will do my very best to impart onto you the knowledge that I have learned over my time with the game, and hopefully that knowledge will come in handy when you're playing the game for yourself. Now, this is brand new, by the way. Corporate goals, which is very cool. Achieve at least bronze to claim victory. Interesting. We can claim victory now. Very cool. We'll check that out a little bit later on. Suffice to say, own 75 influence, 17 or 18 employed citizens. That is fine. We can make that happen, and I'm looking forward to checking that out. But combat has changed slightly. I like combat. We've also got rebel camps here, which is, it's not new, but it's definitely been updated since the last time that we checked it out. Now, quick little rundown of what the heck is happening, right? So there's a lot happening on the screen right now. Don't be deceived. This game is, at its core, very simple, and it is quite literally a game about optimizing your city layout. So this is the macro view, let's say, and on this macro view we can see a couple of buildings immediately. We've got the council hall, we've got the headquarters, and we've also got the shipyards / spaceport / landing pad for our ship. These buildings do a variety of different things, but we're not really going to talk about them for now. What is important is that we can actually go into our headquarters, and we can have a really sort of, I guess, like intimate relationship. That sounds very strange, but we can have a very intimate relationship with our headquarters. And importantly, we can actually build a variety of different buildings inside here, which is going to allow us to expand and get stuff done. That's what I'm talking about. So there's a lot of generators that are available for us to build. There's some habitat pods, monetization stations, all of that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a little bit. Let's talk about our workers. So, so we have city employees. We've got capacity to employ up to 10, but we can also employ citizens. We can have citizens come and work for us because we do need to make sure that we're going to monetize them. But anyway, we'll get to that a little bit later on. Let's start with the basics. There's territory here with our area of influence that we can exploit, but again, that's not super important. What we really need to do is we really need to increase our stockpile of credits, of minerals, of isotopes. We don't want waste, and we do want artifacts. So why don't we start the process of doing that? Now, Titan apparently used to have a civilization on it of some sort. That's fine. I'm okay with that because we're going to be able to exploit all of these ruins, which is kind of nice. So we have a direct sort of area of influence around here. I'm actually going to set all of these up to be surveyed. Again, just sort of roll with me on this. It's a pretty simple concept. These 8 city employees will go and survey the ruins, and they will tell me exactly what is in the ruins. There we go. Look at that. You can see that we can either extract 16 minerals and 4 waste, or we can extract 3 artifacts from this specific ruin. Now, 3 artifacts is actually pretty good on the whole, but we don't really need many of them. I don't believe in the early stages of the game unless the developers have changed things around. But anyway, let's set up a bunch of bits and bobs to be salvaged. We don't have capacity for much stuff at this moment in time, but that is a-okay, because what we can do is we can actually jump right back into our headquarters, and we can, if we want some extra resource storage, then we can say, hey, let's get some resource storage. Let's get some storage containers here. There we go. This is going to cost us 2 minerals apiece in order to get these all built, but that is going to allow us to have much greater storage capacity, which is kind of good. We'll also get a waste receptacle, which is a bespoke storage container, literally just for waste. Waste is kind of an important concept in this game because there's going to be a lot of it, mark my words. I mean, I would be absolutely shocked if this waste receptacle wasn't already basically completely full. But hey ho. Anyway, we are going to see a lot of our little units just sort of move resources around. That is fine. Happy days. That is a-okay. We do need to unlock the council chamber here. The council chamber is going to allow us to council hall, should I say, is going to allow us to communicate with the governing body of Titan, because there is a little bit of a story, and that story is kind of we are one of the companies that has been given the opportunity to prospect on Titan, and so we need to make sure that we keep them sweet. It's quite literally that simple. Right, we'll set up some more salvaging operations. We're also probably going to look to expand our borders, and we'll do that by surveying a whole bunch of ruins. Generally, the bigger the ruin, the more juicy the bounty. Now, we have a direct area of influence here that is put out by our headquarters. That's fine. But if we want to expand our territory, then we're going to have to start claiming these plots. So this is an empty plot. This is obviously a ruinous plot, or a plot with a ruin in. And we have a limited amount of influence. We'll see a little bit more once we get on good terms with the council. Once we get some artifacts, which I think is what we're going to do. But anyway, suffice to say, we gain influence by doing a whole bunch of stuff, which we'll see in just a second. But we also gain it as a base rate, which is kind of nice. Right, let's claim you, and we'll extract this from here. And it's literally not worth exploiting this ruin because there is absolutely nothing in it. What about this one here? 1 artifact, 14. It's not bad. I'm looking for a few more artifacts. I know that I said that I didn't really value artifacts in the early game. Turns out that was a lie. Let's claim that plot. Yeah, we don't necessarily need to claim plots that are directly adjacent to our base, but there you go. That's fine. Let's actually increase storage a little bit more. I feel like just getting storage down right now is kind of nice before we sort of jump into the bigger, more I guess technically complicated things that we're going to have to deal with. Let's get a big storage container as well. Why not, eh? And we'll also get another waste receptacle for good measure. Now, this is the current headquarters as it stands. We can do a whole bunch of things with this headquarters. We can borrow them, but we'll get to that later on. But more importantly, we can actually upgrade the headquarters. And the upgraded headquarters is going to require a bunch of isotopes, so we should probably keep that in mind for when we are exploring and what we're wanting to get out of buildings. So there we go. That's looking good. Let's get this storage container built, and we're in a nice place. Now, so as well as having the sort of, I guess, micro view of Orbicorp in the headquarters, we've also got the macro view, talked about that, but we can actually build ourselves additional buildings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself a factory. Now, a factory is kind of like the most basic unit of building in this game, and it basically functions as a headquarters in almost identically, funnily enough. It's pretty good the way that it works. By the way, we can unlock the council hall now. Let's get this set up. So this is fantastic. This is going to allow us to exchange our resources for influence, which is kind of nice. If we want to donate artifacts, boom, we just increase our amount of influence there. Increase council storage plus 10, 1k credits. That would be cool. That would be good to do. But also, if we need credits, then boom, we can get 250 additional credits, which we will start to use more thoroughly shortly, but we can exchange that for influence. So influence is like the currency that we trade with the council there, which is kind of nice. Right, so this factory is up and running, and I think we're probably gonna start looking to generate ourselves a few credits, which I think is exactly what we want to do. Let's jump into the factory and see what's going on. You'll notice it's very, very similar to the... It's very, very similar to the headquarters. Ooh, yeah, this is. It's not new, but it's been added to very, very recently, which is going to allow us to change tier 1 resources into tier 2 resources. But yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Right. What we need to do is we need to get ourselves a couple of habitat pods. Let's get ourselves one of these and 2 of those. That's looking pretty good. And let's also get some monetization stations. So this is going to be a little bit, I say a little bit complicated. It's not complicated at all. Habitat pods are what we require to house citizens. And monetization stations are the way in which we monetize our citizens. Simple, very, very simple. Very, very simple indeed. Now, a whole bunch of these bits and bobs won't work without power. So let's actually see if we can try and get ourselves some power. I think we're going to get ourselves a medium generator. Get ourselves a medium generator in there. Which, I would wager, yep, we're not going to be able to do any of this until we get some more resources. So let's start working towards some more resources. Let's splash a little bit of this influence, shall we? Beautiful, and it's such a waste of time. Why even bother claiming it? Claim that. Boom. We're spending a lot of influence, but I don't necessarily think that that's a bad thing. Now, rebel threat is kind of low. We're going to want to address that. We're going to want to address that pretty shortly. So, whilst we're working on this sort of micro stuff, let's look at the macro. So it's going to cost us. It's going to cost us a little bit of cash to unlock buildings. Again, very, very important. Why we have credits. It's also salaries and whatnot. That's very, very important. Anyway, what we really need as a first order of business is a defense turret. I'm gonna confirm this. I'm gonna get this ordered. That is fantastic. How much do we need for that? 400 mineral CUs. That is a lot. We are nowhere near that level. That level of commitment quite yet. Holy cow, that is very, very, very expensive. What do we need? We need 10 minerals in order to get a generator up and running. I think that is absolutely doable. But we're gonna need to get ourselves some more buildings. Let's do some more surveys. Set up some more surveys, and we'll set that up. What's this? Obsidian Ruin? This is brand new as well. I say it's brand new. It's new to me, which means it could have been added in any of the litany of updates since I last played. But I think for a game like this, you gotta... Ooh, that's looking good. 32 minerals. For a game like this, you have to sort of give it time to evolve. Like a fine wine, you know? If you return to it too often, you're not going to see the massive, really, really interesting changes that I think is kind of what you want to see. Anyway, jumping back into here, what do we got going on? Brilliant. Our generator is built. That is wonderful. However, generators use fuel, and we don't have any fuel. So let's get a fuel fabricator. We can get a large fuel fabricator or a small fuel fabricator. Also, this requires zethane. Yeah, now zethane, I believe, is something that you can see on the overlay. Yeah. There's a sinkhole over there. I guess there is enough zethane here to probably get us going. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a huge amount. Rich, empty. I guess we'll see, right? We'll see exactly how much zethane we have here. Because again, that's new. I like it though. I like it a lot. Right. So that goes down there. It's going to cost us what? 10 points, 10 minerals. That's fine. Right. And so we want to build towards a defense turret. Not because I'm paranoid about getting attacked by rebels, but I am paranoid about getting attacked by rebels. They are going to attack me. This is an ever-present threat that we just need to bear in mind. Anyway, this is kind of like the basics of it. We can probably also start claiming this mineral patch. Zethane is at 30%. Is that a lot? It says it's not a lot, but it'll be enough. It'll be enough to run. It'll be enough to run this fuel generator for sure. Okay, Look at that. We're generating 5 zethane from this fuel fab. That is wonderful. Now the energy generator is going to have enough fuel. Brilliant. We're going to get ourselves a relay because we're going to need a relay. We're going to need a relay, a small relay right in the center there. That is going to be fine. We need to ensure access for all of these buildings. And what do you know? Bada bim, bada boom. We're going to have space for 4 citizens, and we're going to have monetization stations for each of those citizens. Now, this is just the first stage. They're not ready to become city employees yet. They're literally not ready to be indoctrinated, but they will be. They will be. Now, how much energy is this producing? This is giving us 6 energy, and we're actually using literally every single bit of that 6 energy. Holy cow, that is kind of bonkers. Can we maybe build ourselves a second generator? I mean, we're going to need more power. And don't get me wrong, we can build macro power generators, and that is going to be what we want to do. Look at this. We can build an energy plant in the real world. But for now, let's not worry about that too much. Oh, there's an artifact patch. Again, that's brand new. Obsidian ruins. Let's survey this obsidian ruin as well. There's also patches of minerals right over here, which we can claim, and we can actually start the process of mining them out if we want to. I'm not overly bothered about doing that right now, but it's something that we can worry about. We can worry about a little bit later on. Right, corporate goals. What do we need in order to fulfill our corporate goals? Retain 17 employed citizens. Okay, that's cool. Don't know what that is. Own 75 influence. We can probably do that. It's easy enough. Own 46,000 credits. Yeah, that ain't happening. Not at this rate. Not until we get ourselves some citizens to work in that area. Own 2 conversion centers. That's possible. That's very, very possible. Okay, right. In terms of getting citizens, we're gonna start the process. We need to unlock the spaceport in order to do that. A lot of unlocking happening here, but to be honest, it's a pretty easy one for us to do. I need just anything with like 1 artifact. Yeah, you know what? Give me that there. We'll get the artifact over there. Now, it's also worth noting that we can customize exactly what our employees are actually doing. Like, do we want them to be getting rid of ruins before constructing the brand new buildings? I'm not really that bothered. What's really, really important is that we have enough people to do all the jobs that we need them to do. We're also paying them salaries. I hate that, but hey ho. I mean, you can't really do anything about it. Hey ho. Right. Let's get this spaceport unlocked. Bada bim, bada boom, and we can start looking at getting some resources punched down here. Right. Insufficient spaceport storage. That's a bit unfortunate. So we can't pick that up. Now, the spaceport can only store 20 units. However, if we add this up, we've got 9, 1, and then 30. That would consume, what, 40 units? So that's a big price to pay. So I don't think that we're going to be able to take that. Although, to be fair, we might not have very many options. So we got to be careful. We got to be careful. We also need to think about how we're going to handle our waste. Now, waste is disposed of through the smokestack. Yes, that's going to need a little bit of focus grouping, I think. Let's wait 19 seconds and see what we get. I mean, if we can get a little bit less waste, then that would be great. We only have living space for 4 people. We know that. We've discussed that. That is fine. Right, let's also see if we can try and claim some more stuff. I need more minerals. There we go. Man, there's a lot of... There we go. Start salvaging this stuff. We need our people to be doing something at all times. I mean, spoilers. The people are literally drones. The city employees, I mean, they've literally been brainwashed. We haven't got to the brainwashing stage yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. What do we got here? Oh, this is perfect. Look at this. 4 people. Doesn't bring any resources. We don't really need the resources. It gets us 2 influence. Boom. Let's do it. And so, what's going to happen is that we're going to have a ship that is dispatched from up above. Fantastic. And then we should get 4 brand new arrivals. Look at that. Look at them crawling across the I was going to say empty desert, but it's not desert really, is it? It's just a planet. Anyway, they're crawling across the empty planet. That's fine. They're going to go and live in the factory, so that's A-okay. I think I want to keep... I think I want to keep this for just storage and stuff. Yeah, let's get some more waste buckets. Sure, lots of waste receptacles. We have a lot of waste that's going to be lying around already. I can feel it. Look at that, 21 waste. We really need to start the process of getting rid of our waste. I tell you what, why don't we unlock that building? I don't want to unlock the building yet because I'm a little low on credits. I feel like I need to do a little bit more to perhaps to get my credits into a slightly better place. The people have arrived. They're in their habitat pods. That's wonderful. The monetization stations will not be in use at the present moment. And I'll tell you the reason that they're not in use at the present moment is because we're not in the working phase quite yet. However, the good news is that we are actually projected. We're actually projected some income. Which is pretty good. Projected daily income, 384. So that is, I guess, mission accomplished, really, from my perspective. Also, this needs to get linked up with a little one of those, which I hadn't considered before, but that is fine. Okay, so that's looking good. Spaceport migrations, we don't really need to worry about that. We don't need to worry about that at all. Citizens, we're happy with the number of citizens that we've got. Employees and ships, not worried about that. We don't need to call our advisors. Science lab, no research in progress. That is probably something that we're going to want to get, but again, we're a little bit of a ways away from that. Now, there's a couple of things that we need. Primarily, we need more minerals. We really do need more minerals. Now, we're currently working on transporting minerals around. We need to get more of them. We're gonna work to get more of them. Let's get here, sure. Yeah, we'll work to get more minerals. Very important, but it's also important that we get rid of our waste. We generate more credits. All of this stuff is critically important. Also, maybe it's just easier to get this mineral patch, and we'll get this mineral patch and perhaps just start mining. Perhaps start mining that. But there we go. Anyway, storage facility. Do we want to get a storage facility? Potentially, maybe we do. Energy pylon. That's probably not something that we're going to need. Basically, every building that is available on the inside is available on the outside, which is kind of nice. Let's get ourselves a second factory. It's going to be pretty handy. And you know what? Let's get ourselves a third factory, and we'll actually get ourselves a fourth factory as well. I don't think that this is entirely necessary right now, but it will be. Now, the interesting thing is that first and foremost, we can get the factories upgraded, which is cool. Very cool. We can also connect the factories together. So if we have two factories that are next to one another and the same level, we can actually connect them, and we can double the floor space. In fact, it's actually better than double the floor space. Now, there is a reason as to why we don't want to do this, but frankly, I think it's kind of cool. I think we're gonna queue this up for connection. So let's do it. Right, we'll connect both of those together. However, when the building is undergoing an upgrade, we can't actually send our people out to work, which is a bit of a shame, but it'll be done in like 30 seconds anyway, so I'm not overly worried. Right. Okay, we need to get more minerals in order to get this defense turret. Very important. 24 energy. That is an incredible amount. That's a really large amount that I didn't really anticipate. That's fine. I think we just need more people. I think we need more people. Now, what we need to bear in mind is, first and foremost, we need more living space. We're going to work on that. We're going to work on that right now. Look at that. Look at that. It's backwards. It's entirely backwards. I've made it entirely forwards. That's looking really good. So, how much power have we got? We got 6 spare power. To me, that screams. That really screams. Let's get ourselves some more habitat pods, right? Get ourselves another one of those. And another few of those. Now, you'll notice that last time I built the... Oh, this is going to be a bit of a... Is that... it's not quite within range. We'll get ourselves a big one over there, and then a small one. Actually, tell you what, that will probably connect... It's just not showing at the moment because that isn't built. Fine. We'll see if that works. If it doesn't, then that is what it is. We should also maybe get ourselves a battery in here. Just so that we give ourselves a little bit of leeway if indeed the power goes out, which it never will because people can People can expect perfection. No, I don't need you. Thank you. Your opinion is valid, but I don't need to listen to it, I'm afraid. Really very, very sorry. Cool. Okay. This is gonna be brilliant. We're gonna get ourselves way more income. We really want to double our income, basically. And we also need to get ourselves very, very cheekily. This is not where I was gonna do it. We need to get ourselves cheekily oh, you're kidding me. Okay, we're gonna have to get used to looking at it this way, I'm afraid. Very, very unfortunate, but there you go. Right, we're gonna need to get ourselves a brand new power generator, which, to be fair, oh, we could get ourselves a large power generator. 3 fuel? Why not, eh? Why not? Let's have a little look at the Zethane map. I don't really know. This is sort of Zethane collection area, I guess. Let's get ourselves a Zethane generator, like, over here. Or whatever it is, a fuel generator. Got ourselves the second factory for a reason. We haven't upgraded it yet, but we will. Mark my words, we're going to do that. Okay. 3K coins. We're in a nice place. Look at this, the monetization station. We literally have citizens staring at screens, and that's looking fantastic. There is waste over here that needs to be cleaned up, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a little bit. We don't have any energy over there. That's kind of really problematic, actually. Yeah, I kind of anticipated that would reach. Right, well, we're gonna have to destroy this, I'm afraid. Have to destroy that, and we're gonna have to build a bigger and better one. That's fine. Right, let's get some more people as soon as we possibly can. 25 people, goodness gracious me. That's the scale of what we're gonna be attempting here. I mean, seriously, that is the scale of what we're gonna be attempting. Right, let's also claim ourselves a mineral patch. Yep, and we're actually just gonna assign an employee to get rid of this mineral patch, which hopefully is going to make somewhat of a difference, but we really just need money at this stage in the game. Money, 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 money. Energy is looking good. Happy days. We need a little bit more fuel in order to make this work properly. I get it. That is fine. Let's prioritize this for deconstruction. I'm unhappy that it has not been deconstructed already. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a relay right here. Literally. Oh, that's going to be a pain, isn't it? Oh, that's a real pain. You know what? Dismantle you. Dismantle you. Yeah, we're gonna have to squeeze in a relay station right over here, and I'm gonna have to bump this down. It's not the end of the world. In fact, it's actually completely fine. But it's a little bit of a pain in the backside. Anyway, right. So that's all happening. Let's get ourselves a conversion capsule, because this is where we really start to sort of pop off, so to speak. I'll get 1 conversion capsule, and I'll actually get a 2nd conversion capsule. These take how much energy? Energy cost is 4. That is sustainable. It is sustainable barely. Absolutely only barely sustainable. Which is fine. Let's get one of these and another one of these, and we'll get ourselves a small relay. Right over there. And you know what? Just in the corner there, there's nothing else that can squeeze in. Waste receptacle. Why not? Right. So we've got this sort of like Jenga jigsaw situation going on inside here. I'm very, very happy with this. And this is where this game really starts to become fun, and things start to become crazy. So each and every I don't know why I keep exiting this building. It's because it's satisfying to do. Every conversion capsule that we build gives us additional capacity for city employees, which is very, very cool. Let's pause and sort of take stock of this. This is the sort of jobs page. What this conversion capsule allows us to do is it allows us to convert citizens by method of brainwashing into literal drones, which is very, very cool. It does cost an artifact, so we're going to have to get ourselves an artifact. In fact, the Obsidian Ruins, 40. I mean, that's pointless, isn't it? There's an artifact. There's an artifact patch in here. 16 artifacts. It's a lot of artifacts. Let's survey some more. Anyway, the point is that other than, you know, a nominal, like, cost, it's pretty good for us to have more workers, more city employees, whatever they're called. That's fine. Let's see if there's any more. See if there's any more ships that are arriving. I mean, I would dearly love to get more people coming down here, but unfortunately, we just can't deal with that right now. That would be really, really good if we could, but we cannot. Right, so we're getting more and more minerals. That's great. Why don't we start the process? Honestly, why don't we start the process of just getting people converted? Oh, yeah, because we don't have enough artifacts. Claim this. Oh, look, we can also discover. Interesting. An inert ruin. I want to see how that works. Let's get rid of that one. And, oh my lordy. Oh, look at this. There's some level 3 minerals as well. Very, very interesting. Claim you. Extract you. Okay. I'm gonna see if we can try and activate this. We'll activate this. We'll get ourselves some more people as well. Why not? Let's see what happens. Right. 2 artifacts at the moment. We're getting 3 from this one. Okay, let's activate this. I have absolutely no idea what this does. And then let's jump into here and let's get people converted. Love to see it. Brilliant. People convert. Fantastic. Right, so we're gonna see some poor people just come up to the brainwashing capsule, get in here, and they're going to emerge as drones. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how fantastic this looks. You can see a little hologram of them. Very cool. You can see their brain waves being formulated in such a way that they are going to be brainwashed. And now, boom, what do you know? We've got 10 employees, which is great. It also generates an absolutely absurd amount of waste, but that's fine. Let's get more people coming down, and I'd love to get this, but there's no point. Anyway, you're going to start hoovering up waste. That's fine. Advanced radar. Oh, a strange ruin that increases your vision radius. Oh, very cool. That's great. Did we uncover anything of use? We've got a sinkhole, which produces zethane, which is kind of nice. We can't actually claim it yet. We're going to need a building to expand our influence, but, I mean, that's not bad. Does it give us anything? It doesn't really give us anything else. That artifact patch is looking mighty fine, but, again, nothing there. A crevice over here. That's kind of cool. Again, more zethane. Okay, lots of stuff happening. Lots of stuff happening on that front. Okay, is there a possibility of us getting a mine? I kind of would like to explore a little bit to potentially discover a mine. Oh, look at this. This is something down here. That looks like an evil, nefarious rebel camp. If I ever did indeed saw one. No, we need to get a smokestack. We really need to get a smokestack. What does it cost? 8 energy? I mean, that's fine, right? I mean, it's going to pollute, like, a lot, but hey-ho. The other thing that I'm looking for, a command center. Yeah, we've actually got the ability to build that. We just need way more minerals. I feel like the cost of everything has increased, like, tremendously. There we go. We'll start extracting there. We literally do not have the ability to get any more stuff, but that's fine. Okay, so we're getting more people now. That is marvelous. That is brilliant. Can I get myself another generator in here, maybe? I feel like I can squeeze in a small generator. What would it give? 3 energy? It's the same ratio. It's just a different sized building. We'll nab one of those, sure. It's gonna give us a little bit of extra power. Okay, good. There's apparently a heat wave. It looks like a heat wave, or it looks like something's going on. Do we need to increase our influence at the moment? Not particularly. Donating 2 isotopes is a pretty decent way that we can make this happen. We have a limited number of trade tickets, so we can't actually do it altogether too regularly. But to be fair, I mean, when there's the opportunity there, we've got it, we might as well take it. Right, let's continue scanning the rest of these ruins that are sort of within our claimable area, and then we'll think about expanding our claimable area out with, because we can't even survey out here, which is fine. Right, this defense turret is actually kind of terrifying. How do we get an external? Yeah, we can get an external energy plant. This is probably going to be pretty valuable. I mean, that's going to generate us 48 energy. That is a huge amount. We're also going to need a fuel turbine as well. That requires 200 minerals. Now, we need a lot of minerals. We need, like, a lot of minerals. Let's claim... Which patch is it? 53, 40. I'm looking for a patch with a good number of minerals in it. That'll do. Sure. We are getting these minerals out of here. They're coming. It's just taking a little while. Okay, so where do we want to get our smokestack? Where do we want to get our smokestack? That's the Zethane overlay. We've got the wind. We've got the wind sort of blowing. I mean, if the wind is blowing in this direction, you can see right here, then we probably want to put the smokestack like over here somewhere. How much is the smokestack actually going to cost for us to get? 100. That's a large amount of minerals. Should we do it? Should we do it? I really want to get the mine, but there's no mine pit available to us. Let's get the smokestack. Right, let's work on getting those minerals done. And then let's see if we can try and convert more people. We need artifacts. We're gonna get more artifacts to convert more people. Very, very important. Good. Yeah, and we'll get more minerals as well in time, because we got a lot of these workers, but they're just not keeping up. They're just not keeping up. Now, there are opportunities for us to actually cut the workers out of the equation. We can get ourselves a transport hub, which is pretty cool. Is that worth it? Costs 8 energy. That would probably be worth it. Cost again 200 minerals. Jeez Louise, that is a lot of minerals. A lot of minerals. We should also be looking for more people coming in. Let's have a look. Jump in here. Right. There's no power. Of course there's not. We also built a... Did I build it here? I didn't build it. I didn't build it here. So it is kind of important for us to do. The energy bridge will allow us to take power out with the building. I believe I haven't built one yet. Anyway, yeah, it's going to allow us to take power out with the building and use it on the global stage if we need to. We don't really need to, but we might. We might in due course. Right. Oh, what the heck is that? A large ruin. I'd love to survey that. That looks great. These obsidian ruins, I'm not quite sure what they're useful for yet, but I'm sure they will be useful in some way. Yeah, so we can expand our influence. We're going to expand our influence. We're going to get a command center, but we need to really need to try and automate our resource extraction. And so getting a mine would be tremendously helpful. Would be really good. But, you know, needs must. Anyway, smokestack, we'll work on getting the smokestack done. 8 power. I mean, we can cope with that. We can cope with that. I will also say the Zethane levels have decreased. We're now at 20-something Zethane, so it's not exactly great. Let's get that over there. Cool. That over there. Factory over here, and we'll get a Zethane extraction process set up over yonder. Again, we're mining a lot of stuff right now. We need to keep it up. We need to keep it up. Very important. Right. Okay. Am I happy with how everyone is doing? I am happy with how everyone is doing. Let's also jump into here, and we'll get ourselves... There we go. Two additional employees, and we'll cycle that, and we'll get more people landing. We got 6. Only got 1 living space at the moment, but we'll soon sort that. All right, jump in there. To be honest, I think the general probably rule of thumb is that I need to be more responsive. I need to be more agile. We need to be going. There we go. We need to be going faster. You know, faster. Which is fine. We'll get there. Let's claim that. Assign that. Cool. We are kind of hampering our own storage full. What's the storage? Storage of waste, presumably. Yeah, storage of waste. That's to be expected. That's exactly to be expected. I was expecting to run out of waste space. This is literally what I was expecting to happen. Right. Let's put this in here. We need to get ourselves a little bit of additional power. We're working obviously on getting the increased. Yeah, this is going to be a nightmare, isn't it? It's going to be a total nightmare, but whatever. We gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta get rid of some of this waste. Right, we'll get ourselves some large power generators in here. We've got 8 fuel. These burn what? not that much. 3 apiece. So we've got, what, like, basically 3 generators in there. And we've got our zethane collection spread out. So hopefully, we're not going to end up sucking too much out of the atmosphere. Let's hope that the wind is strong and blows all the pollution away from us. Otherwise, it's going to get very, very awkward very, very quickly. And I don't like that. Yeah, defensive turret, that is a very, very far, long way away. Right, next thing that I need. What do I need? I need power. I need power production, right? I need fuel turbine. I need power production. Yeah. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to build over to this crevasse over here. This sinkhole seems a little bit pathetic for my style. Fine. We'll get ourselves a command center right on the edge here. Probably should have been over here, but doesn't particularly matter. In fact, it still could be. I mean, is there anything in here that really matters? I mean, there is something that matters, but it doesn't necessarily need to be right there. Okay, let's actually redo that. Yeah. We can do it sequentially, so it's not a big deal. Anyway, smokestack, goodness gracious me, it's taking its time. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Can I get more people? Can't get any more people yet, but we can get some conversions done. We can get some conversions done, and we will do some conversions. Don't need to do spaceport migrations. That's fine. How much living space do we have? 8. There we go. Okay, that's going to take us up to max. That's going to be 14 employees. Again, this is what we want to be doing. We want to be cycling our employees through the stages. That is absolutely fine. Right, rebel threat is at 30%. That's pointless. It would get us a little bit of influence, though, so it's not entirely pointless. I guess we'll take that, sure. But I really need people. Anything with people on. Influence is nice, but people are better. People give us cash. Because we're not quite making money at the moment. Man, this is like such a big project here. Look at the number of people that are making this happen. Prioritize this, deprioritize this. No, I think we're actually fine with how things are looking. How many minerals are on this patch? 60 minerals are on that patch, and there's 31 minerals here. So it's really not an issue of extracting the minerals at this stage. It's about moving them into where they need to be going. Let's stick it in 3 times speed, because I don't think that our mineral situation is going to improve drastically anytime soon. We are looking for literally more people at this point. We need 5 people. Ideally, we need a spaceship to arrive with 5 people, and that is not happening. That is not happening at all. Now we can obviously expand. We can expand our number. We can expand our living space. That's going to give us access to better ships. I say better ships. Ships that will fit our situation a little bit better. Let's see. So how much power is this going to suck out of my system? It's not going to suck any out at the moment, and I'll tell you why. Because it's not connected to the network at all, and it doesn't have any employees. That's fine. That's very, very okay. I feel like this is too close. The fact that we've got our people... The fact that we got our people living here is worrying. Right, we'll get that over there. How much? 8 energy. That's fine. Okay, let's redo this one. So we'll nab ourselves the big one there. Let's prioritize that. And we'll dismantle this. There we go. We also should get a fuel storage. We don't actually have fuel storage at the moment. We do not have fuel storage, and that would be kind of nice. Okay, and then we'll get ourselves an energy pylon, and the energy pylon can go right in here. This is an absolute nightmare, by the way. I'm predicting an absolute nightmare smokestack right next to the housing, but whatever. We'll see what happens. So the energy pylon should allow us to connect the factory to the smokestack. Very, very important. We're emitting power from here. We're taking power into there. It should be good. Okay. Dismantle that building. Wonderful. Let's see if it works. I mean, won't work, presumably, because we don't have the power. But hey-ho. Yeah, we're draining the batteries at the moment. So that is fine. That's kind of where we expect it to be. Let's get ourselves one extra big generator, which should take us up to where we need to be. And then we'll also get a little generator right in the middle there. We'll get ourselves big relay, and we'll get ourselves an energy bridge as well, which should allow us to take it outside. Does that energy pylon connect up? I don't think it does. So we'll need to get... We might need to get another pylon in the middle there, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything is looking good. Great. Okay, can we get more people? More people! 5. Perfect. Let's get them. Let's get them in. Brilliant. This is looking excellent. Okay. Power is being drained. But it shouldn't be. We should be fine. We should be fine for power. There we go. We're back up and running. I say we're back up and running. We're not back up and running. This is a bad situation. We apparently do not have the fuel. What's the zethane? The zethane is not good enough. The zethane is quite literally not good enough. What about a factory like over here? Zethane is decent over here. Let's get ourselves a factory, prioritize construction of this factory. We'll get some more zethane over there. Okay. But yeah, things are good. We've got a good generation of cash at the moment, about 250 credits a cycle, which I don't think is that bad. Let's disable this smokestack temporarily, allow us to get back on top of the situation. Okay. Victory point. Oh, we did a victory point. Look at that. We got the influence that we need, and now we just need 46,000 credits. Oh, interesting. We can actually unlock. We can unlock in advance for cheap. Might not be the craziest idea in the world. Okay, this is going to be our power production facility, apparently. Let's also, by the way, link these two grids together, because these two grids are definitely not together. So that's going to go in there. Fine. Prioritize the construction of this. And so that's probably going to fix our issues. But we literally do still need additional, what's it called? Fuel generation or whatever. Yeah. This stuff. Fuel. It is fuel. Zethane. Zethane from fuel. That's fine. Okay. What else? What else? Salvage that. 10 influence. Don't have 10 influence yet. We will soon. Alright. We got loads of power. Holy cow. I built a lot of power generators, apparently. Right. Turn that on. Our power is fluctuating, but we don't have enough fuel, but that's fine. Right. The good thing is that we're going to start the process. We're going to start the process of getting rid of some of this waste, which is brilliant. Right. That's really, really nice. Really, really, really nice indeed. Very, very important that we actually, start the process of doing that. Let's get this. We're taking that apart. Got minerals here. Oh, this is brilliant. That's really good. Let's see if we can try and donate some more isotopes in order to get access to this building right here, because that is looking very, very juicy. Look at how many minerals. Well, it was like 20. It was, if I was more than 20, it was like 50 or something. I can't remember. It was a lot of minerals. I like a lot of minerals. Right. We need to fix this fuel situation. I don't really want to build any more internal collectors. We want to move out over here. We need to get ourselves some more. We need to get ourselves some more minerals, just in general. We need to find a place for a mine. And very, very importantly, we need to get ourselves a defense turret. All of these things need to happen. I'd also like to investigate a science lab. It's cool. It's cool. Right. Anything arriving? Any ships arriving? No. No sign of any ships. I'll take it. No, we can't take it. There's stuff in the spaceport. Oh, there's not enough space in the spaceport. That's fine. Okay. Minerals are coming through. Wonderful. How's the pollution looking? Zethane. Population and work. Pollution. Yeah, this area is going to start to be polluted. You can feel it already. It's coming. It's coming. It's really, really coming. Okay. Anything? No, nothing. Nothing particularly of interest. That is a-okay. Right. Right. The priority, I think, literally needs to be Well, we'll maybe get another resource. Maybe get another resource patch up and running. Claim that one. Start extracting from it. That sounds good. We got a little bit of spare power too. Why don't we get some conversion chambers set up? That sounds like a mighty good idea to me. These guys aren't connected yet. That is... It's actually fine. It's actually fine. Let's get conversion capsule. Conversion capsule. Conversion capsule. So these three are going to be powered. That's fine. We're running out of fuel on some of them, but again, that's not a problem. We'll get more fuel. We'll get more fuel. I will find a way. I will find a way. In the meantime, let's get that 200. Let's get that 200 mineral situation, and let's move on out. Let's explore. Let's explore over here. And in fact, I tell you what, this fuel turbine is going to be perfect. This fuel timer is going to be absolutely brilliant. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get it. In fact, let's get it now. That's how confident I am. We're gonna be able to get it. So important. So unbelievably important. Right, what else? Claim that. Exploit that. Brilliant. Keep on adding minerals. Keep on adding minerals. 200 at the absolute minimum is what we need. We can now... Yep, as I say, we're burning waste, which is very, very good. I am super happy with that. Salaries are looking good. Did we complete the conversion capsules? We absolutely did. Let's start converting people. Start converting people, and let's also make sure that we nab a few ruins that actually give us artifacts. There's not many left, is there? I mean, there's literally this artifact patch which is crying out to be mined, but not yet, unfortunately, not yet. We simply don't have the influence to spare. Although, to be fair, I should really be trading my isotopes, because I'm not really using isotopes for anything at all right now. I mean, really. Resources unavailable for cancel donation. Oh, I guess they're not stored? They're just not available. Oh, I tell you what, they're not even... It's not even that they're not stored. They are stored. They're just stored in higher tier units. That's fine. That's fine. That is A-okay. Right, do I need more... Need more of anything? No, we're actually fine. We're actually fine. We've got one power grid. That's wonderful. Happy with that. Migrant ships arrived. Anything decent here? No, not really. Not really. Right. Okay, we got 97 units of level 1. Can we... Here's a question. Can we build... Yeah, we can only use level 1 and level 1 isotopes and level 1 minerals. So that's a bit of a problem, actually. Right. Get both of those up and running. Sure. I survey that. No, not yet. This is fine. So, conversion between resources. It's not really that difficult at all. We can set up a process, but I really need to get more zethane production before we start on that. Let's get... I don't want to donate 10 minerals. I'd like more isotopes, please. This is a good number of isotopes over here, but... Oh, that's good too. Nice. Okay, we're doing a lot of salvaging. We're doing a lot of salvaging. Haven't claimed that yet, have I? No. No, no, no. I literally need artifacts, and I keep passing up the opportunity to get them. I think we'll do some individual artifact missions here. Up to 124, 125, 200, as I say, is the 200 is what we're looking for. 200 is what we're looking for. We'll get ourselves more people as well, more employees, and then this area we will bring online once and only once we get across to the zethane area. Let's get one of those. Beautiful. I didn't really figure that we would ever be out of Oh, we're walking in a very strange pattern. Didn't really figure that we would be out of storage space anytime soon, but apparently we absolutely are. Okay, this threat is very, very worrying and impending, actually. But there's precious little that I can actually do about it. How's pollution looking? Pollution's looking great. It's going in the right direction. Love to see it. Love to see it. Let's not claim that quite yet. What are we up to? 123? I don't really... No, I want more. I would like a lot more, please. Sure, claim and get rid of that one. Excellent. Right. Is there anything else that we want to spend our cash on? Not particularly. Oh, hold on. Do auto currency. Yeah, I don't care about that. Let's build the command center. Let's build the command center with more than just level 1 minerals. That is fine. Let's use high level minerals. No reason not to. Absolutely no reason not to. We should also build this process. You know what? I should do it. I said that I'm not bothered, but I really should build it. Now, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, actually. Right, so level 2 process refines tier 1 into tier 2. We'll get this over here. Input is mineral. So we build this, and it plugs into... I think it can plug into any side, but I'm actually just going to wait. In fact, you know what? Let me cancel that, and instead let's not cancel it. Let's ditch that. Yeah, maybe I should have been processing from an earlier stage, but it doesn't particularly matter, I don't think. Right. Get this in here. Not in there. Yeah, that in there. Prioritize deconstruction, prioritize that. If everything's prioritized, then nothing is prioritized. I understand the concept. That's okay. How much does that cost? 1 energy. That's fine. In fact, it's going to get us some more minerals as well, which is pretty good. Also, that command center should be up and running soon. Very soon. Oh, it's also going to make them so much easier to move. I didn't even think about, like, manpower that is actually required to move resources around. But we'll see. Anyway, right, we have the central processor, and we actually plug bits in. So, for example, we can plug in the mineral input there, which is kind of cool. We've got the workstation for the employee right over there. And then we've got the waste module, which is not required, I think, but I guess we can have it. And then we've got the output module right over there. Now, I think we should get a second employee module to speed processing up, but we shall see. Now, this all costs energy, and I don't actually have any energy production at the moment. So let's get this prioritized. Now, any people? Yes, let's bring in more people. Beautiful, wonderful, love to see it. This is great, marvelous. Okay, how's this looking? This is looking fine. I mean, it's not actually going to turn on until we connect up the power. I think that should be enough. How's the zethane looking? Yeah, okay, good. This is fine. Let's actually nab another zethane generator here. I know that I don't want to do this, but maybe if I face it in the other direction, it'll suck less stuff out of the atmosphere. It won't, but it's worth a punt. Okay, yeah, we're in a little bit of a power drain sort of situation at the moment. Get that over there. Prioritize both of those. Marvelous. I did say, like, a long time ago that I was going to get, like, fuel storage. That kind of didn't really happen, did it? Large fuel tanks. There we go. Build that. Build that for next time that we have a surplus of fuel. Which will be a while, but hey-ho. Draining batteries. Yeah, okay. Let's turn that off for now. We could upgrade it. Do I feel like I need to upgrade it? No. No, I don't. I really don't. No power over here either. That is fine. We'll get ourselves an energy pylon. We'll actually connect that energy pylon over there, and then we'll get an upgrade here. Very, very simple to do. How much is the upgrade going to cost? Like nothing. Like a couple of isotopes. Right. Are we ready to start refining? Yeah, we are absolutely ready to start refining. This is good. I really probably should have been doing this a lot earlier, but hey-ho. Right. Prioritize construction of that. And can we fit in a second... Can we fit in a second processor over here? We need more minerals for that. Okay. So that's a no. So, each level 2 mineral is worth 5, and each level 3 mineral is worth 25, which is good. Excellent. So we're turning it all, boom, into a level 2 mineral. Nice. Happy days. I like that. I like that a lot. It literally just costs time. It costs one input, so it costs one, like, basic mineral as an input, but then it costs a lot of time, a lot of working time. But that's kind of what we have to spare, I suppose. Right. It's upgraded. Beautiful. And let's expand. Let's expand and get this this ethane situation sorted. You know what I should do? You know what I really should do? Output module is full. Yeah, I know the output module is full. What I really need to do, let's only allow level 2 minerals and above. There we go. Let's have a little mini storage area over here. And prioritize construction of that. It's fine. Should we turn the waste facility back on? I'll turn it back on, sure. Actually, that's a terrible idea. What am I talking about? We've got the command center up and running, so that's great. Ooh, look, there's an isotope node over there, which is going to allow us to build an isotope mine. That is very, very nice. Let's claim this area. Let's also claim this area, and let's start extracting artifacts. More importantly, let's get ourselves a fuel turbine. We should be able to get ourselves a fuel turbine very, very quickly. We're going to upgrade this factory. Upgrade this factory real quick. The reason why I think this is important is that we can immediately set up level 2 processing of minerals. We could get level 2 processing or level 3 processing of isotopes too, but that doesn't seem really very worthwhile at all, actually. So I'm not gonna bother myself too much about that. Right. Brilliant. What do we got? Anything? No. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. Now we can, boom, right up to floor 2, which is lovely. And if we're doing the processing in the same building, then that is going to be brilliant. Right, so input module, fantastic. Employee modules. Let's see how many we can get, actually. I think we can get... probably 3 around here, right? Yeah, 3 around here. An output module over there, which is where we receive, and then a waste module, which is in there. Okay, let's see if that works. I don't think that we're gonna have the resources to make it all happen immediately, but I can hope. I can hope a lot. A couple of artifacts are coming through now. It's wonderful. It is taking its sweet time, isn't it? There we go. We got two more employees. Sure. Okay. It's looking good, though. It's looking good. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Right. And corporate goal-wise, 17 retained employees, 400 credits to unlock level 2. Goodness gracious me. Goodness gracious me. There's a lot of points that we need to get. There's a lot of points that we need to get. Conversion centers. I feel like once the dominoes start to fall, though, it's a pretty ferocious slide. What's the issue here? We don't have enough spaceport space. Oh, that's unfortunate. We have a capacity for 20, and we got 21 things on that shuttle there. That's fine. No, this is looking really, really good. I feel like we've got a lot of demonstration of all of the features that's happened here. Unfortunately, not been able to utilize the corporate goals. How's my rival doing? Acquire corporate information. They've not even done any of this nonsense either. So there you go. They've not accomplished any of this. Not accomplished any of their tech tree. So I feel pretty confident that I'd smash him. But hey ho, ladies and gents, we're actually going to wrap this up right about now. Industries of Titan New update. It's good. It's good. I like it. This game has changed a lot, and it's gotten a lot deeper. There's a large expectation straight from the get-go that you've got processing facilities set up, which is great. Very, very good. I love these artifact patches that you're able to exploit. It's all looking really, really, really good. It's looking really, really cool. I love the victory conditions, the corporate goals, all that sort of stuff. Very, very, very nice indeed. And the science lab, well, we'll have to explore that another time. But I'm very, very excited. Very, very excited. Didn't even get to build the defense turret. Can you believe that? So we'll see. Anyway, ladies and gents, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Open Potato. Thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.